Did you know that the average person checks their phone every 6.5 minutes? In a world buzzing with distractions, how can we reclaim our focus and supercharge our productivity? The Pomodoro Technique, a game changer in time management. Welcome back to Daily Decode. Today, we're delving into the world of productivity hacking, exploring how 25-minute blocks can revolutionize your work and life. Stick around because, by the end of this journey, you'll be armed with a technique that not only boosts efficiency but transforms how you approach tasks. But first, let's peel back the layers of distraction and explore the simple yet powerful philosophy behind the Pomodoro Technique. Understanding the Pomodoro Technique. Picture this. You're staring at a mountain of tasks, and the clock is ticking. In the midst of this chaos, the Pomodoro Technique emerges as a beacon of focus and efficiency. The Pomodoro Technique, developed by Francesco Cirillo in the late 80s, is a time management method that revolves around short, focused intervals called Pomodoros. Each Pomodoro lasts 25 minutes, followed by a short break. It's a deceptively simple approach that harnesses the power of focused bursts of work to maximize productivity. For example, the tomato timer. This technique is named after the Italian word for tomato, inspired by Cirillo's tomato-shaped kitchen timer. The visual cue of a ticking tomato has become synonymous with productivity for many. What's the psychological wizardry behind the Pomodoro Technique? It taps into the principle of time boxing, a method that sets a fixed time limit for an activity. The limited time frame creates a sense of urgency, preventing the mind from wandering into the abyss of distractions. Take urgency and focus, for example. Imagine you have a looming deadline. The pressure forces you to concentrate, shutting out irrelevant thoughts. The Pomodoro Technique replicates this urgency in controlled, manageable intervals, making it easier to sustain focus. The power of 25-minute blocks. In a world where multitasking is glorified, the Pomodoro Technique champions the art of monotasking, devoting your attention to one task at a time. Monotasking, or focusing on a single task without distractions, is the secret sauce of the Pomodoro Technique. In a 25-minute Pomodoro, your goal is singular. Immerse yourself in the task at hand. This cultivates a state of deep work, where cognitive abilities are at their peak. As an example, consider writing a report. In a Pomodoro, your aim is to dedicate the entire 25 minutes to writing. No emails, no social media. Just pure focus on crafting that report. The result is a surge in productivity and quality. Combating procrastination, a common foe in the battle for productivity. The Pomodoro Technique introduces a friendly combatant, the countdown timer. Breaking your work into 25-minute intervals makes the task seem less daunting, making it easier to overcome the initial hurdle of getting started. Take overcoming writer's block, for instance. If you're a writer staring at a blank page, the thought of crafting an entire article can be overwhelming. Instead, commit to writing for just one Pomodoro. The countdown creates a sense of challenge, making it easier to conquer writer's block. Enhanced focus with breaks. The Pomodoro Technique acknowledges the human attention span and integrates breaks strategically. After each 25-minute sprint, take a short break, around 5 minutes. This pause allows your mind to recharge, preventing burnout and maintaining a sustainable level of focus. Recharging with a walk. Imagine tackling a complex problem. Instead of pushing through for hours, take a 5-minute break. Go for a brisk walk or stretch. This mini reset primes your mind for the next Pomodoro, enhancing overall productivity. Adapting to your workflow. Flexibility is a key feature of the Pomodoro Technique. While the standard Pomodoro is 25 minutes, adapt it to your needs. Some tasks may require longer intervals, while others thrive in shorter bursts. The key is to find the rhythm that optimizes your productivity. Tailoring for creativity. Creative tasks often benefit from longer, uninterrupted periods. In this case, you might customize your Pomodoro to 45 minutes of focused creative work, followed by a 15-minute break. The technique molds itself to the contours of your workflow, applying the Pomodoro Technique in real-world scenarios. The beauty of the Pomodoro Technique lies in its adaptability to various tasks and professions. Today, we're dissecting real-world scenarios, exploring how these 25-minute blocks can be seamlessly integrated into your workday, whether you're a student, professional, or entrepreneur. For students, students often grapple with lengthy study sessions and information overload. The Pomodoro Technique becomes a potent ally in this academic battlefield. Picture preparing for a challenging exam. Instead of marathon study sessions, break your study material into Pomodoros. Focus intensely for 25 minutes, review your notes, and then take a short break. Rinse and repeat. This not only enhances retention, but also prevents burnout. For professionals, in a professional setting, where tasks are diverse and deadlines are omnipresent, the Pomodoro Technique becomes a lifesaver. If you're managing a project, use Pomodoros to streamline your workflow. Allocate specific tasks to 25-minute intervals. Whether it's drafting emails, analyzing data, or attending meetings, the Pomodoro Technique adds structure to your day. For entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs juggle multiple roles and responsibilities. The Pomodoro Technique becomes a compass, guiding them through the chaos of entrepreneurial endeavors. Suppose you're an entrepreneur creating content for your business. Instead of staring at a blank screen for hours, dedicate Pomodoros to different aspects. Brainstorming ideas, drafting content, and editing. The focus bursts ensure quality without draining your creative energy. Mindful productivity and the Pomodoro Technique. Productivity isn't just about output. It's also about maintaining a healthy balance. In this segment, we'll explore how the Pomodoro Technique not only enhances productivity, but promotes mindfulness, preventing burnout and fostering a sustainable work routine. Preventing burnout. The Pomodoro Technique acts as a safeguard against burnout, a common pitfall in today's fast-paced world. By breaking tasks into manageable intervals, it prevents the exhaustion that often accompanies prolonged periods of intense work. Consider a writer working on a novel. Instead of attempting marathon writing sessions, which can lead to burnout, the Pomodoro Technique encourages the writer to focus on one chapter at a time, ensuring sustained creativity without compromising mental well-being. Mindful breaks. The short breaks between Pomodoros are not just about physical rest. They're about mental rejuvenation. Mindful breaks, whether through a short walk, deep breathing, or a moment of meditation, ensure that you return to your next Pomodoro with a refreshed mind. Reflecting on progress. The Pomodoro Technique encourages reflection during breaks. Take a moment to assess your progress, celebrate small victories, and identify areas for improvement. This reflective practice cultivates a sense of accomplishment and motivation. Work-life balance. By design, the Pomodoro Technique promotes a healthy work-life balance. The structured intervals prevent overworking and create boundaries between focused work and personal time. Actionable steps. Identify suitable tasks. Begin by identifying tasks that are well-suited for the Pomodoro Technique. Break down larger projects into smaller, more manageable components. This not only makes the work less overwhelming, but also allows for a clear focus during each Pomodoro session. Allocate focused interval. Once you've identified your tasks, allocate specific time intervals for focused work. The traditional Pomodoro Techniques suggests 25-minute sessions, but feel free to experiment with shorter or longer durations based on your personal preferences and the nature of the task at hand. Embrace work-break rhythm. One of the key principles of the Pomodoro Technique is the rhythm between work and breaks. After each 25-minute Pomodoro session, take a short break, typically 5 minutes. After completing 4 Pomodoros, take a more extended break, 15 to 30 minutes. This rhythm helps maintain focus and prevents burnout. Experiment with Pomodoro duration. Everyone's work style is unique. Experiment with the duration of your Pomodoros to find what suits your workflow best. Some may find that shorter intervals increase urgency, while others may prefer longer sessions for deep concentration. Adapt the technique to fit your needs. Utilize tools and timers. Make use of Pomodoro apps, timers, or productivity tools designed to support the technique. These tools often include features like countdowns, task lists, and statistics to help you track and optimize your productivity over time. Reflect and adjust. Regularly reflect on your experience with the Pomodoro Technique. Assess what's working well and what could be improved. Be flexible and open to adjusting the method as needed. The key is to make it a sustainable and effective part of your daily routine. Remember, productivity is not a sprint. It's a marathon. The Pomodoro Technique invites you to run that marathon with strategic, mindful intervals. If you found this exploration into productivity intriguing, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights.